Hi guys, this is Vixxstar and these are my minions. So I created these guys this morning with the intent of using them as decorations, bag tags, that sort of thing, using the same technique as in my mini mural. As you can see, there is crossbands running through these guys, and I think they're really cute. I've already tried to film this tutorial for you guys and I made so many mistakes that I just decided to start from scratch. So hopefully we have more luck this time. We will be making this guy here and I'll just be putting a little black band. You can use a bead, I don't know, use your imagination. I know that they look like little circles with like V's or something in the middle. Sorry guys, I'm not a Minion utter Minion follower, but I do think they're really cute, so I hope you guys like them. I will be putting black gloves on instead of white because I know that is more politically correct. And for this guy you will just need your loom, your hook, just 2 rows of pin bars, and probably a holding hook for the arms and the legs initially. I will be using approximately 40 yellow, 8 grey, a couple of white, 20 black, another 40 blue or navy blue, and approximately 15 clear bands for my cross-running bands. You can use whatever colour you like, you know, you can use yellow or blue, it doesn't matter. You really can't see them very well, so should be fine. Have made up like a graph picture version for these guys, which will be available on braceletbook.com hopefully very soon, and I will share it on my Facebook. I have shared a version of it on my Instagram, not a very good, it's a snapshot, so I might actually pop that in here for you guys to see. But yeah, I'm just going to follow on using my own design of these guys, and hopefully you can follow with me. I will be starting off by doing the arms, so taking a couple of singular black bands, go around your hook 3 times, then grabbing a single yellow, double it in your fingers, and then pull it through. So feed all the black onto the yellow and then reclaim it. You can do this on your loom, but I find it a lot easier to do it on the hook, so I'm just going to do it this way, it's a bit quicker. Another yellow single doubled, pull it through, and then another yellow single doubled, and then pull it through, reclaim. So that's one arm with the glove. Put it onto your holding hook or your whatever you're using. So, and we'll make another one, so 2 single blacks around my hook 3 times, single yellow doubled, feed them on and reclaim, single yellow doubled, pull it through and reclaim, and another single yellow doubled through there and reclaim. And there's another arm, so I will put that onto my holding hook for after. Now we will do his legs or his boots and his feet. So 2 black, this time I want you to go around your hook once and then grab them again, go around again, so it's your 2 black have gone around the hook 4 times, 2 single black again, double them in your fingers and then feed them through. So if you need to push it back, shimmy it a little bit to see which bands you've missed, feed them on and then reclaim. You should have it like so. Grab a single black, double and through and then reclaim. So there's the boot. Now I'm going to grab a navy blue single doubled, feed it through, another navy blue single doubled, feed it through, and a third navy blue single doubled, feed it through, and that is the boot, the foot and the leg. Pop that on your holding hook, and I'll do the second one. 2 single black bands around, grab them again and around again, so they're around 4 times. 2 more single black bands, double them in your fingers, pull all of that onto there, reclaim, 1 single black doubled, pull them onto there and reclaim, then a navy blue single doubled, pull it through and reclaim, navy blue single doubled and pull it through, reclaim, and a third navy blue single doubled, pull it through, reclaim, and put it onto your holding hook. Okay, so that's what we should have there, 2 feet, boot looking things, and 2 hands. Now this is just the way that I've done my hands and feet. I know people have all sorts of ways of doing their figurines, and you can choose to do the hands and feet however you like, but this is really the first figurine kind of charm that I've made, so that's how I decided to do it. Now we're going to start with his bottom, should I say, starting with his base. I'm going to start with these pegs that are away from me. So with my arrow pointing to my right, I'm going to get a single blue doubled and lay it from one peg to the next. Single blue doubled from that peg to the next. Single blue doubled from that peg to the next, and a single blue doubled from that peg to the next. So we should have 4 bands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pegs have been covered. We're going to grab one of our legs and we're going to put it on the peg that is closest to our arrow, like so. See, there's my arrow. On this end one, we will put the other leg. So same deal, just put it straight on there. Like so. And then also, I will be putting a cap band on that peg. So I want you to grab a single, double it in your hands. You can go around the peg 3 times, but I like to do it 4. So I've doubled it in my fingers, and then I'm going to double it onto the peg as well. Okay, so we've got bottom row, leg, and then that cap band there. Legs are on both sides, just have them facing out is fine. Now we're going to loom it up, so on the bottom where your arrow is facing down, the last one, we're going to go behind that cap band and behind the leg, and we're going to grab that bottom doubled band. So reaching in behind all of that, try to make it so that you guys can see. In behind all those, you can even grab the leg and pull it out if it's easier for you to see, and grab those 2 bands on the bottom, wriggle them up. Now it's just one band, but it's a single doubled, so there is a bit of tension. Wriggle it up and bring it up onto itself, then move up to the next, and we're just going to loom up until we get to that next leg. So grabbing the next band up onto itself, and the last band up onto itself, like so. Just leave that as it is at the end, push them all down, because this will be our bottom row, like so. Still working with the arrow pointing to the right. We're going to lay our first row. So that chain is actually the first row of the bottoms. That's one, and we need to do 4 more rows of just blue. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So to start off, we'll just get single doubled, and we'll go from that peg, from this peg here to that one. The next one will be from there to there. So single doubled from there to there, single doubled in the blue from there to there, all the way down, single doubled, single doubled, and then the last blue single doubled. What we want to do now is grab that chain that is the bottom row and the 2 legs on the outside. So starting from this end, I will focus in for you, grabbing in underneath everything there, the bottom row, bringing it up and over the top so that it's in the middle. The next one, bottom row, from the outside up and over the top of that top band, all the way down, just grabbing those outside bands, up and over. Now we get to the bottom, we have got that cap band and the leg. If you can't grab it all at once, you can grab the leg with your fingers and just scooch it over if it's a little bit easier. Or just grab as much as you can, bring it over, find whatever band you missed and catch it up. Okay, so that's what you should have with that chain through the middle. Push all your bands down. Now I want you to lay a cross band, so I'm going to use clear, but you can use whatever colour you like. Like I said, you can use the blue to match the pants, you won't even notice it. So I've put that cross band from the first peg to the last peg in our design, those 5 pegs. And then I'm just going to get single blues, doubled, so single doubled, and we're just laying it out exactly the same as we did in the previous line. Single doubled, then we will grab that center cross band, bring it up and over from the outside into the middle, and then grab your bottom row. So you should see you've got the top row, which we've just laid out. The bottom row was the previous line. We're going to grab that bottom row, up and over into the middle, go all the way down one side to each peg, just grabbing the band on the bottom, up and over the top into the middle. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So the whole bottom row is going to be up and over, and your design starts to feed through down the centre. So push all your bands down. So that's 3 rows of blue that we've done so far. Put down single clear band, across those pegs, and then blue single doubled, blue single doubled. So 5 blues single doubled. Get that cross band there, bring it up and over into the centre, making sure you don't lose any of your top bands. Then looming your bottom row up and over and into the middle, all the way down that side and back up the other side. Just the 2 or the single doubled on the bottom. Push all your bands down. Another clear band. Blue single doubled again. Single doubled and single doubled. Do the exact same thing again. Grab that clear band, up and over into the centre, and then do your bottom row up and over, up and over, up and over. Like so. Now I'm just going to count my rows. I've got the ones on my peg, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 was the bottom one. So now we are going to once again lay a crossband. We've got this part of the minion, so we need to do yellow and then blue, and then I'm going to add a black because of that little design on his overalls. So then blue again, and then yellow. So that's what I've got. Yellow, blue, black, yellow. Try that again, shall we? Yellow, blue, black, blue, yellow. And we're going to loom up like we have been. Nearly lost my hook for a second. Crossband up and over, and then my lights just failed on me. Bottom row up and over into the center. Down both sides. Push your bands all down. Okay, so for the next row we're going to add the arms on. So we're going to go grab your arm. This is what we should have so far. Pop one arm on your bottom left peg of your design. Pop your other arm on the bottom right peg of your design. Okay, so they're just hanging out there like so. Grabbing a crossband, pop your crossband down. Single yellow, single doubled, and then on the other side as well it will be a single yellow, single doubled. Through the middle is just going to be blue, single doubled, blue, single doubled, and blue, single doubled. So now we will loom that crossband up and over into the center. Then I want you to grab the arm on the left and just scooch that up and over that band on the top and into the center. Same on the other side. Grab it, scooch it up and over, and now we will loom that bottom row up and over the top. So straight down one side, and back up the other. Okay, push all your bands down, let the arms just dangle through the middle so they feed straight down through. You should pretty much be able to grab the legs now. Don't pull on them too hard, but you can give them a little bit of a pull to release some of the tension up there. Laying another crossband. Going on to our next row, which will be blue on the outside, so single blue doubled. And then another blue on the outside of the other side, so I'll just do that now. And then just yellows, so single yellow, and single yellow. Grabbing our crossband, bringing it up and over and into the center, and then doing our bottom row up and over and into the center. Down one side and back up the other. Push all of your bands down, popping down another crossband. Now we will be doing the mouth no, sorry, now we will just do all yellow, so we'll just do yellow for 5 singles doubled, and the next row is the mouth. So yellow, 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 yellow. Sorry guys. Grabbing your crossband up and over into the center, and then bottom row straight up and over. Pushing your bands down, you can even pull it through the bottom a little bit, but don't overdo it yet. Next row, crossband. This will be the mouth, so we're going to do single yellow on either side. And then I'm just going to do that half smile, that half smiley mouth. You can do just one little spot in the middle if you just want to do the little half mouth open. So I'll go black, single doubled, black, single doubled, and black. Grabbing your crossband, bringing it up and over into the middle, and then your bottom row straight up and over the top once again. Down one side and back up the other. Push all your bands down. Moving on to your next row, putting down a crossband. Then it will be yellow, single doubled, yellow, yellow, black, and then yellow. And that's the mouth done. Sorry guys, I'm so noisy today. My young fella's asleep. Cross band up and into the center, and then working that bottom row up and over. The next row, putting down our crossband after pushing down our bands. This row is just going to be yellow, so 5 yellows single doubled straight through. Bringing up your crossband, then looming your bottom row up and over. Down both sides. Push all your bands down, and this next row is going to have part of his goggle. So putting down your clear or whatever colour yellow crossband, we're going to put a single yellow on either side. So single yellow, and then 3 single grey doubled in the middle. Single grey doubled. So once again looming up our crossband, and then the bottom row up and over, down one side and back up the other. Push all your bands down. You can probably even pull it through a little bit too on the bottom. You can see the buddy coming through. Next row, crossband. It's going to be the middle of the glasses, so we need a single black doubled, and that will be single black doubled on the outside for the goggle. Then we're going to go single grey doubled next to each of the black. In the center is white. Now you can use 1 or 2. I might use 2 just because I want it to be fairly prominent that there is a white band in behind there. But you can use 1, and you don't have to double it if it you can use 2, you don't have to double it, or you can use 1 and double it, whatever's easiest. I'm going to use 2 and I'm going to double it, and I'm going to place that in the middle. Then I'm going to loom up my centre band, cross band. Then I'm going to loom up the bottom row. So straight up one side and straight down the other. My cat is meowing for me. Push those bands down, but the white ones were not finished yet. I want you to grab 2 black because it's going to be the same front and back. So the eyeball is on the front as well as the back. So if you use it as a bag tag or a charm, it's the same. It works both ways. So grab a single black, double it on your hook, and then double it again. So that single band's just gone around 4 times. Grab all of the white that are on that one side of the peg. Grab all of the white. What I want to do is feed the black onto the white. So holding it down with your hand, grab the black and feed them onto the white. Then I want you to replace the white back onto their peg so that you've got that black band in there. And we're going to do the same to the other side. So grab another single black band, go around your hook 4 times, or double it, then double it again. The other side, grab all those white bands, feed the black. Try and focus for you. Feed the black onto the white, and then replace the white back onto its peg. Okay, so there's the eye done. Now we're going to move on to the next row. So putting down your cross band, the next row will be single yellow on either of the outside. So single yellow doubled. Then we're going to have the top of the goggles, so single grey doubled, single grey, and another single grey doubled. We'll loom that row up, so cross running band up and over into the centre, bottom row, up and over. So with the eye, you know, it's a lot thicker, but the whole thing, just grab the whole bunch of white up and over, as you would just loom it a normal row, and then push all your bands down. Now we're not going to worry about cross bands, we're just going to lay single yellows, so single yellow doubled, single yellow doubled, single yellow doubled, straight down for 5, single yellow doubled, coming up to the top of the head to close it off. So we've got no cross running band, just 5 yellows. Looming that bottom row up and over the top. And both sides. Okay, push them all down. Now what I want you to do, the outside bands, I want you to grab. So I want you to grab from the outside, so we're actually flipping the band over. So I'll try and show you as best as I can. The last band, grabbing it from the outside. Focus please. Yeah, so grab it from the outside, and then we want to flip it over and onto the next peg. So you've grabbed it off like so, and bring it back over like that. Same on the top, grabbing it from the outside and flipping it over like so. Then grab the bottom bands and bring them up and over the top. the one on the other side, we're going to do the exact same thing. So grabbing that outside band from the outside, grab it and flip it over and move it onto that next peg. Same with the bottom one, grab it, flip it over onto that other peg. Then we're just going to loom that bottom row up and over the top. Okay. Then in the middle, I'm just going to add a row. So I'm just going to get a single band doubled, place it in the middle, and then loom that bottom one up and over the top. Now we're going to do the same thing as what we just did before, but opposites. So I want you to grab the outside band, flip it over, put it onto the inside peg, like so. Then this bottom right one, grab it from the outside, flip it over, and put it onto the opposing peg so it looks like so. So now we're just going to loom that middle peg again that has the bottom row up and over the top, and the same on the other side, the bottom row up and over the top. Now we're going to do again but opposite sides, so grabbing the left bottom band, bringing it over into the middle peg, and the same on that one, top right, grabbing it, bringing it over. Trying to show you as best as I can, and into the middle peg. So we've basically just moved the ones that were on the outside opposite back into the middle, and now we're going to get that bottom row, the bottom row, up and over the top into the middle, and up over the top into the middle. So I hope you guys caught that. Now I'm going to bring that one over onto there, so just so that they're both on the same peg basically. Like that. That's the top of our minion's head. Now if you want to give him a little bit of hair, you can finish him off with a couple of black bands, or you can finish him off with a couple of yellow. It's completely up to you. I might do it with black for something different. I'll just drop 2 singular black bands on the peg next to it, reach down through those bands and grab those 2 black, bring them up back onto themselves and slip knot it, so bottom over top, grab those bands. Oh, one of mine just broke, but that doesn't matter, and pull your design off. Give him a stretch. What I'm going to do is I'm going to poke back through and replace, because I don't really want to have just one singular band there, especially if I do decide to strap it to something. So there we go. I'm just shoved an extra one in there to finish it off. Stretch him around, fix up his eyes. He might be a bit curly at the moment, so pull him out straight and you'll see all those center cross bands will start to disappear. Give him a nice stretch because he's completely made of cap bands, so they are very I don't know, squiggly. They start to get quite bad tension there, so they will make them pull onto themselves, and if you try and just relieve some of their tension, they will start to get comfortable in their positions, and then it will flatten out. Turn his eyeball around so it looks like an eyeball. Sit on one side and the other. And yeah, so there you go guys, that's my one-eyed skinny minion. I'm sorry that I'm so bad at showing you guys how to close off with my techniques, but I really hope you could follow that, and I hope that you love him. I think he's super cute. That is my skinny one-eyed minion, and in my next tutorial I will be showing you how to make my short one-eyed minion. So he looks a little bit chubby and I think he's super cute. I might just change his mouth a little bit, but yeah, I hope you really enjoyed. This was a little bit of a mission for me because my camera kept failing. I know I'm going to have to organise something different with my setup. But yeah, I hope you guys could follow, and please like, subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you learnt something new. And yeah, share with me on Instagram. Till next time. Bye.